Sunburn, it hurts, it peels, it makes you not want to move. A really bad sunburn can turn a day of fun into a day you wish could be undone. If you're a beach body or a hiker, or just love enjoying the summer sun while it lasts, I'm here to tell you that if you're simply willing to swap out the kinds of fats and oils that you cook with, you may be able to say goodbye to sunburns and hello to a nice even tan. And you can do that without all the nasty chemicals in sunscreen. And yes, the industry knows these chemicals are problematic. They know they can enter our bloodstream and that they have neurotoxic effects, which means that they can damage our nerve endings. But there's no real good alternative, so the FDA says it's okay to keep selling them for now. And I bet you didn't see this coming, but by taking this advice, you're going to be slashing your risk of skin cancer and a whole bunch of painful, disfiguring, embarrassing skin problems. I'm Dr. Kate Shanahan, board-certified family physician, nutrition and metabolism specialist, and author of 5 books that have helped inspire the movement to eliminate seed oils from our food supply. For decades, I've been teaching my patients that seed oils are an unsuspected reason driving both bad sunburns and the increasing rates of skin cancer. If that sounds surprising to you, stick around. I'll make it make sense. Here's a diagram of 2 layers of the skin that play a role in both sunburns and cancer. The top layer is called the epidermis. The bottom layer is the dermis. Most of the cells up here in the epidermis are dead, which makes sense because they're going to be blasted by damaging UV rays. Well, thank goodness most of them are dead. But some of the deeper, the longer wavelengths of UV light, they can penetrate and reach all the way down into these cells of the dermis, these living cells down here. Now, these wavy lines are the collagen that supports our skin, that keeps it young and nice looking, and it's what goes bad when we start to look wrinkly, right? Our collagen has deteriorated over time. These cells down here, there's all different types of cells in the dermis, and they play a role in both making the collagen and in responding to some of that UV light that gets down there. Now, if you spend way too much time having fun in the sun, even if you're perfectly healthy and never ate seed oils, that can trigger an inflammatory response in your skin. And if it's bad enough, see these cells here are releasing these little bubbles. Those are enzymes, and those are enzymes that are chewing up the collagen layer of the skin. That's what a severe sunburn does. And it's those severe sunburns that age our skin. They really accelerate the aging process. After a really bad sunburn, these cells in your skin, they produce new collagen to replace that damaged collagen that got all chewed up. But unfortunately, the job is just not, they don't have enough time to do the job, and they do kind of a bad job, and it's just not perfect. And what happens is it just doesn't look as good either on the microscope or to the naked eye. And that's how we get sun-damaged skin and wrinkles. What I'm showing you here is that over the past 100 or so years, everybody in America has been increasing their consumption of the Hateful Eight seed oils. On average, not literally every person, but this is how much it's gone up from almost 0 in 1909 to close to 70 or 80 pounds per person per year today. And when I say seed oils, I always mean just these 8 seed oils, the Hateful Eight seed oils. Not all seed oils are toxic, but these 8 are. They're corn, canola, cottonseed, soy, sunflower, safflower, rice bran, and grapeseed. And it's important to memorize them. The problem with seed oils is that there's compounds in seed oils that can deplete the antioxidant enzymes in our skin that our skin needs to have in order to be able to fight the inflammation once it gets started. And without those enzymes, when inflammation gets started, it's very hard to stop it. So if we have too much sun, we will get a lot of inflammation. In other words, when we eat seed oils and lose our antioxidant enzymes, we burn really easily. A sunburn really is inflammation in the skin. Our skin is turning red because it's all inflamed. And when we touch it, it's hot. Now I want to show you how seed oil ages your skin. So here we are. We're a seed oil eater now. That's why it looks yellow, because seed oils, they look yellow. And we're out in the sun and we're getting UV exposure. We're getting more damage because we don't have those antioxidant enzymes. And because of that, we get an excessive inflammatory response and more collagen gets chewed up. So what happens is when those skin cells get around to doing the repair job, well, they weren't all that great at it to begin with. And now that the repair job is much bigger and there's all that much more lingering inflammation for even longer, well, it just looks worse. And that's how, if you are a seed oil eater, your skin is going to start to wrinkle a lot earlier than it would if you would avoid the seed oils. So stop eating them today. What I'm telling you about seed oils causing sunburn and then aging our skin has actually been tested in mice. Scientists took 2 groups of mice and fed one group their normal chow and another group chow that was fortified with corn oil, and then exposed them to UV light. And they showed that the mice that got the corn oil diet, they got worse sunburns. And since we know that worse sunburns also promote accelerated aging, that's basically showing the same idea, right? So you would expect that mice would also get wrinkles. Of course, lucky for them, they've got hair, so you can't see their wrinkles. Preventing skin inflammation isn't just about looking good. It has tons of benefits because inflammation in the skin drives so many conditions that people need to go to dermatologists for. So when you reduce the seed oils or avoid the seed oils and reduce your skin inflammation, your acne will clear faster, you'll tan easier, you'll get more vitamin D because it's kind of weird, but so yeah, your skin makes vitamin D when you go out and get UV, but if you get too much UV and you get inflammation, that starts to chew up the vitamin D that your skin just made. It prevents cancer from forming because chronic inflammation promotes cancer growth. It can help dermatitis resolve. So if you have skin sensitivities or if there's all kinds of things you can't put on your skin, well, reducing inflammation is going to help that too. It helps psoriasis resolve, and it helps all kinds of autoimmune skin conditions. So if you're a seed oil eater and you've been wondering why you don't tan, or why your vitamin D level is low even though you're out in the sun all the time, or what you can do for your dermatitis or your psoriasis or any of these other problems, any other problem with your skin, I hope I've made sense of the connection between the seed oils that you've probably been eating and what's going on with your skin. If you want to know more about the connection between seed oils, sunburn, and skin aging, there's an article on my website. I put the link in the description below. And please like this video if it's been useful, and subscribe if you want to see more.